folks, I'm Bill Langer. You're watching Traditional Adventures TV, and this is opening day of the 2023 Connecticut deer season. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you enjoy. Real pretty doe on opening morning. She gave me some good opportunities, but I just couldn't do it. There's a couple of decent bucks in the area I'd like to get a crack at, so I'm hoping they use this feed tree as well. It's a white oak, couple of them dropping. Two different does this morning. I recognized them from last year. They were just fawns last year. One of them's got a broken leg that healed. I didn't think it would make it through the winter, but it did. It's still got spots along its spine, too. It's a 1.5 years old now. It's pretty neat to watch the deer grow up. Well, that's going to do it for this morning's hunt. I'll come back this evening and give it a couple hours, see what happens. Maybe we'll get some with antlers to show up. We've got a hurricane ripping up the east coastline, so it's going to get windy here. And then tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, it's going to get even more windy, so don't know what that's going to do for the whitetail movement, but it's nice and cool for early September, and we've got acorns falling. White oaks, so saw a couple does here this morning. Hopeful something moves tonight. Get out of here, bear. Well, I was able to move those bears off. I don't know for how long. When the white oaks are dropping, all the animals love them, so. And there's a lot more than just that sow and 2 cubs in this area. That big old buck come through. I don't know whether it came on camera or not. He was only like 6-7 yards away, but there was too much cover. He stayed right in the thick stuff. He walked off behind me. He's been gone now about 15 minutes. It's getting too dark. It's time to get down. Try it again tomorrow. Well, it's the afternoon of day 3, 2023 early bow season. We've switched it up. I've been sitting on oaks for 2.5 days, seen a lot of bears, so I moved to this little field here, and I have gotten some pictures of a couple bucks coming through here, so we'll see what happens. Sit it out. We got rain coming tomorrow, so I'm hoping that the deer hit the fields tonight, which would hopefully give us some good luck. Just have to sit it out, see what happens. more bears than deer in 3 days. That makes 9 bears and 3 deer in 3 days. Beautiful 8-point buck. Just never got close enough. Stayed about 35 yards out, the thick stuff. Day 8, early bow season. I've switched it up tonight. I'm on a little log landing here. The wind wasn't right for the acorns, so we'll see what happens here. I've been getting some pictures of some bucks, basically all at night, but you never know. It's supposed to rain tomorrow morning, so hopefully they move before dark tonight. Just have to see. Got a doe out here in the field. It's working its way this way up the brook. Day 12. It poured rain yesterday. It stopped overnight. It's a little breezy. Acorns are still dropping. Hoping deer move today. That were around me. I had one right underneath me, but I've been seeing that good buck here, so I decided to let him go. September 30th, day 16 of the early bow season 2023. It's rained hard for a day and a half. I'm sitting on an old log landing here that's been reclaimed with wildlife seed, getting quite a few pictures on it, so hopeful something shows up. There's a buck with a non-typical rack. It's not very big. It's just all deformed on both sides. He's got a back, I believe his left foot, that looks like it was broke or deformed or something. So it'd be nice to see him. If he gives us an opportunity, we may take him. See what happens. I got into some deer. Almost. I've seen 4 deer so far. It's late morning. It's been raining for a day and a half. The deer on the feet, but the longbow, it's tough to get up on it. October 7th. Been pretty heavy rain all day. I thought it had stopped. It stopped about an hour ago. Of course, as soon as I get in the stand, the skies open up. So if this happens, it's going to happen quick because I'm going to have a plastic bag over the camera. We'll see what happens. Stormy. Big old doe with a couple of nursing fawns. That was fun to see. October 9th. It's cool, breezy. I'm leaving tomorrow for Florida for a week. So if it's brown, it's down this morning. It's been 3 weeks. I haven't put any venison in the freezer here in Connecticut, so if we get a chance, we're going to go for it. Meh. Shot and a miss. Oh well. That deer was at like 10 yards. Shot right over the top of her. I didn't bend at the waist. Okay, it's October 11th. We're hunting down here in Florida. We've got rain coming in tonight, 100% chance. A couple inches of rain. Wind's going to pick up. We have seen a few deer and a few hogs in the past couple of days, so we're hopeful that something moves tonight before the heavy rain hits. We'll just have to see. It's October 15th. It's really cold down here in Florida. It's in the low 70s today, and it's supposed to be just around 70 tomorrow. So hopeful that the deer move. It is the rut, so maybe we'll get a buck to move, but whatever comes in, we're shooting. If it's brown, it's down today. Second to the last day of the hunt, and hoping for any kind of deer to come by. We'll just have to sit it out and see what happens. I went to draw on the lead doe and she spooked. October 18th, I saw a little buck cruising this morning. Got a threat of rain coming in this afternoon, so hopefully the deer get on their feet and move. We'll see what happens. Well, looks like another miss. Can't believe it. Well, it's October 23rd. Real windy yesterday, and it's a little windy and breezy this morning. I got today and tomorrow to hunt before I head to New York and hunt with Sean Blakely for some New York whitetails. I've never hunted New York before, so I'm looking forward to that, but we got a couple hours here to sit this morning, so we'll sit it out and see what happens. That was a good arrow. It's been a long season here. In the early season, I passed up a bunch of does, a pile of does. And then when they moved off the acorns and started coming to the greens, I decided that I'd go ahead and take a doe. And I've had a couple misses, actually specifically out of this tree stand, so that's the third time. Third time's a charm. That arrow looked perfect. She shouldn't go far. Okay, I'm down on the ground. Let's go take a look at that arrow. Arrow looks perfect, covered in blood. Absolutely perfect. I'll show you the tree stand. So that's where I was sitting, about a 10-yard shot. Arrow looked perfect. I saw her run off to the north here, so she shouldn't have gone far. We'll go find her. Right here where she went over the white birch log, there's really good blood. She's bleeding good. She can't be far. This is about the last place I saw her. Blood is really good. She was moving fast when she came through here. Plenty of blood. You can see where she's ran out through here. Still great blood. She's gone about 80 yards now, but she covered this in less than a couple seconds. It's really open woods. I don't see her, but
She's leaking bad here. Oh, I see her now. She's way up ahead here. Well, she's gone about 150 yards now, but I see her up here through the woods. All right. Nice mature doe. Perfect exit. Excellent. Excellent, excellent arrow. Oh, so lucky. Thankful. Well, third time's a charm on this doe. I pardoned a lot of deer in the early season. I was hunting the acorns. Was on a pretty good buck for only about a week. I've been hunting them for 3 years, but I've seen them for the first time this year twice. Was not able to get an arrow at them. Continued to pass a lot of does. And then when they moved from the acorns to the greens, I decided it was time to take a deer, any deer. And I believe it's this deer. I've missed her twice, and third time's the charm. This morning, I put a good arrow on her. I've hunted a very long time, but no matter how long you hunt, you're still going to miss. And I've missed her twice in the past 3 weeks. It's funny. Today's a Monday. Last Monday I missed her in the evening, and the Monday before that I missed her in the morning before I left for Florida. You couldn't write a script this way, but 3 Mondays in a row she's given me an opportunity, and third time's the charm. I made it happen this morning. Thankful, lucky, happy to put some organic meat in the freezer for the family. Well done, gents. Gary, you ready for some hamburger?
Yep.
How about some jerky?
Oh yeah.
How about you, Wolves?
Yeah, I'm ready.